senior. Retirement, I think, is for old people. I've just recently retired. Clearly not old enough to retire. But I've been, reasonably successful, fairly busy. And I thought, look, I might just give poverty and boredom a bit of a go. I figured out that retirement is basically just sitting around at home waiting for my husband to say something interesting. Nothing yet. It's only there's still time. He did say when I was doing this course, am I going to feature in any of the jokes? And I'm like, you are now. But I don't feel old, but I do feel old when I'm sleeping. I kind of have to turn over every couple of hours, like a fucking rotisserie chicken, so my hips don't hurt. And I have to get up in the morning for a bit of a rest. People say I sleep like a baby, which is a funny thing, really, sleeping like a baby. I guess I do sleep like a baby. I sleep in 2-hour stints, and I wake up hungry and grumpy. Sometimes I even piss the bed, but that's mainly tequila. And getting old, I think, is, you can track your age, like dendrochronology. Dendro, the Greek for trees, and chronology. And you can kind of, track your age by your music tastes and your radio station tastes. And I've gone from Double J, and for the young people in the audience, yes, it was Double J in the 70s. That's how old I am. And then it went to Triple J, and then it went back to Double J, and there wasn't it because I'm too old. I didn't understand. That go. And then I went to ABC North Coast, and then I've gone now to Radio National, and now I'm Classical FM. So I think I'm maybe a couple of months off AM radio. I could, maybe a sexist, racist bigot, but at least you'll talk back. Unlike my husband. I do wonder when songs and music to romance your partner by went from I Want to Hold Your Hand in the mid-60s by the Beatles to I Want to Fuck You Like an Animal in the 9 Inch Nails in the mid-90s. So it took 30 years, but that's a lovely song. My husband's in a return services social group, and he's the only Greens voter there. Sometimes I worry when he goes off to the return services social group that they won't fucking return him. And he's the youngest one there too. I think a bit of an ego boost for him. I think the rest of the people were probably deckhands on the Endeavour. They may not be that old, but certainly their worldview is informed from that time. I'll give you an example. We were planning a holiday to Japan, and I was at one of the social functions, and sometimes there's not enough beer in the world. Anyway, I was talking to a woman, and she said, "We're going to Japan." I said, "Yeah, going to Japan." "Oh, where are you going?" I said, "Oh, well, we'll go to Tokyo and Kyoto and Kitakyushu and Hiroshima." And she goes, "Oh, yeah, me and the kids and the hubby went to Hiroshima, and it's just hard to escape that. You went to the Peace Park and the museum there." And she said, "Look, it was all right, but it was a bit one-sided." If I ever do stand-up comedy, I'm going to write that. And I thought, you can't really add to the comedic value of that. My husband and I were in a veil of tears, terrible photo after terrible photo of man's inhumanity to man. And, to break the grief, I turned to him and said, "It's all right, but it's a bit one-sided." one of the blokes at one of the functions said, I fucking hate greenies. And I thought, well, isn't that an interesting thing to say? It's like, the people that are trying to save the planet and life, life on Earth as we know it. It's like having cancer and hating your oncologist. Fucking all those sciencey people with all these sciencey things and fucking life-saving medicine. Dear. I was in the op shop the other day. That's how well retirement's going. And I've always actually shopped at op shops. It's just that now I fucking have to. And I overheard this conversation by two girls, and they were leaving school. And one of the, this is kind of an example of how you're getting old. I don't say like too much, but they like the like. So kind of the conversation went a bit like this. What do you think you might like to do after, when you leave year 12, and this other woman, the young woman responded, yeah, I think I might like to be a speech pathologist. And no word of a lie. And I thought, what's a career choice you might have considered possibly before the tongue piercing? And I'll leave you with this. I think we're doomed as a species. And I'll tell you why. I bought a toaster the other day. And wrapped around the coil of the toaster, the heating element, was a bit of cardboard that kind of came up, went across like a sort of a flat U shape, and down the other side to protect probably packaging and handling. And printed on the top of that was removed before use. Now, I'm no Rhodes Scholar, and I haven't done a degree in combustible materials or electricity or heat or anything like that. But I reckon I could, least of which would be to remove the, to get your toast, to get your bread in, to toast the toaster. That's what you have to do. But I thought, there are clearly enough people in the world to warrant that message that we are all fucking doomed as a species. Thank you very much. I never thought I'd be a counsellor.
I just want to